I really didn't think I needed to make a video on this because I assumed that this was going to be a short-lived thing and either YouTube or Epic Games was going to put a stop to it, but it seems that this scam is more prevalent than ever now and it's beginning to get a little concerning. So if you watch Fortnite content on YouTube here and there, you've most likely come across these live streams that are captioned, "Name one Fortnite skin I don't own." And it's essentially these guys who stream for about 9 or 10 hours a day and ask their chat for skin names. They search them up and what do you know, they have the skin. I assume it's mostly kids that are watching this content. They'll keep spamming skin names in the chat, the rarest skins you can think of, and the person will have the skin. So if I go onto Fortnite right now, essentially what these guys are doing is they go into their locker section, they go into the skins, you know, they stay on this the entire time, they don't hop into a game or anything like that, and then someone will suggest a skin, like let's say Renegade Raider or something, right? And then obviously I don't have Renegade Raider, so I can't, you know, make this point, but you know, they'll have it, they'll show it off, it'll make you think that, wow, this guy's pretty OG. And then, you know, after they do this with a couple skins, you'll see that the account's pretty stacked, and then you might be inclined to stay on the stream and wait until someone eventually catches him out. And to be honest, this content in and of itself isn't harmful. Is it lazy? Sure. But if they want to spend hours just doing this on a live stream and kind of show off their locker, they're free to do so. However, the actual problem is what these guys in particular are doing. One thing I haven't brought up yet is that these streamers are offering V-Bucks. Name one skin they don't have and they'll give you a V-Bucks card for it. And you'll see in their hand cam that they have piles and piles of V-Bucks cards surrounding them. And as a kid, the sight of that would really make you want to get a hold of one. I'm just going to assume that none of these are legit and this person's just used some really high quality card to print out some fakes. And I think you'll begin to understand why I think this. The streamers will also eventually pretend to read out a comment asking about how to donate, and he'll promote the idea of, if you donate a pink 50 or a red 100, I'll give you this entire pile of V-Bucks. I'm feeling generous. In fact, you'll even notice that the entire time he's pretending to read out comments. After staying on the stream for a few minutes, you'll begin to notice very quickly that there is a big discrepancy between what the chat is saying and what is actually happening in the stream. And after a little bit more investigation, you'll find that this stream is actually pre-recorded. If you see all of the channel's past broadcasts, you'll find that the length of these is the exact same. So if I open up both of these and go onto the same timestamp, it'll be the exact same thing except for the sub count, which seems to be the only thing in real time. Also throughout the streams, you'll skim through and notice that, the V-Bucks pile hasn't changed at all. What's up with that? Well, every 5 or 10 minutes, you'll notice that these guys will roll a winner for V-Bucks, and so they look at their monitor, spin a wheel of every viewer on the stream at the time, and see if that person has liked the video, subscribed, and is typing me in the chat, whatever other dumb requirement they want.
Let's go ahead and roll ourselves another winner right now for some V-Bucks or a gift card up on the table. So let me pull up Nightbot, and yeah, let's roll it. They've dropped a like. They've dropped a like. Yes! Okay, that's a good sign. Are they typing me up in the chat as fast as they can? Let me put up the chat. Oh yeah! Yes! I can literally see them in the chat. That makes me laugh so much when I see them. Yeah. Okay, that's a good sign. They've dropped a like. They're typing me in the chat. Have they subscribed though? Wait, what? No! What are you doing? Oh my gosh, this person didn't subscribe. What are you doing? Guys, if you want to be hooked up with a gift card, you have to subscribe. Oh, dude. I'm feeling slightly demotivated.
I don't know what system this guy is using that tracks every single viewer and puts it on a wheel for him, but he should let everyone know because I'm sure that would be very handy for a lot of legitimate streamers. Also, by default, YouTube has disabled public likes. It's been like this for years at this point. So while you can see the number of likes on the stream, you can't see if a specific user has liked your video. And that's the same thing with subscribers. A lot of people have their public subscriptions toggled off. So this guy is just completely talking out of his ass to get more engagement and subscribers, and this entire stream being pre-recorded means he wasn't going to roll a winner anyway. Even if you do donate, you're not going to get acknowledgement or get V-Bucks in return. So while these streamers are getting more money in their pocket, these kids will be getting into some serious trouble for using their parents' credit card or whatever their situation is. Okay, so these guys are scummy and are abusing the fact that they own some stacked accounts. Well, that's the thing, this isn't even their account. Well, kind of. So there's these sites that exist, like EasyFN, there might be some others out there, I don't know, where essentially you can have access to every single skin without even having to spend a single penny. I don't actually know the exact purpose for why these sites exist, but it isn't to scam children, that's for sure. So here I am on EasyFN, and you'll notice, it says it right here, it'll say it here too, but obviously the streamers aren't going to go on this section, so you won't really see that. I'm also on an alt right now, just in case. So if I go into my locker now, you'll begin to notice that I have every single skin now. And obviously you can't hop into a game with this, but this is essentially what these streamers are doing. I didn't spend a single penny on this, and neither did they. This website just grants you access to every single thing that exists, and they're abusing the fact that it does. So if I search up skins like I did before, like Renegade Raider, you'll notice that now I own it. Same with some other really rare stuff, like that one Indigo Kuno skin. I have it now. It's flat out impossible to catch these streamers out because this account has everything, including unreleased stuff. I know there's new Lakey cosmetics that are planned to be released soon, and this account will have it, even though they're not officially released yet. By the way, the purpose of me showing this isn't so a bunch of people can start doing this scam as well. I'm just trying to bring awareness about genuinely how easy it is for these guys to do this, and so you can be skeptical whenever you see a stream like this. One more thing I also wanted to address is that you'll often see these guys promote their creator codes. I believe to apply for a creator code, you need to have like a minimum of 1,000 followers or something, right? So my guess is that these guys are buying YouTube channels that already have a decent following and are somewhat related to Fortnite, so they look legit, get their creator codes approved, and then use these channels to start streaming and promote their codes. And what I find so weird are the codes themselves. I've seen about 5 different channels plug their codes, and they're all really odd 3-character codes like BK6 or HK2, something completely random, and it feels kind of like a cult. Like all of these scammers bound together and decided on these short AI generated codes. This whole situation just feels very, very weird, and I'm genuinely surprised that no big creator with a huge influence in the Fortnite community has called this out yet. So what are the solutions to these scams? Well, that is actually something I genuinely don't know. I'm not proposing for Epic to take down EasyFN or anything like that, because they have their purpose, but there definitely is a solution out there to reduce these scams. I think even if we reported these streamers to YouTube every single time they appeared on our feeds, these guys will just keep on reappearing with a new channel. An example I can think of are the channels Fruit Boom and Bobux. And these 2 channels are ran by the exact same person, which you can tell by the most obnoxious and insufferable British accent you've ever heard. By the way, I have every right to make fun of this person because I'm British too. I think for now, what we can do as a community is spam in the chats of these live streams whenever they pop up in our feeds that this is a pre-recorded stream and that no one will be getting V-Bucks, just to kind of let the people in the chat know what's up. But ultimately, I think it's down to YouTube to hone in on these types of streams and monitor the unusual activity, like the looped streams or whatever else, and maybe take action by filtering certain phrases like name a skin I don't own or something. I don't know. If you know anything effective they can do, voice your solutions down in the comments below, because quite frankly, I am tired of seeing this rubbish every time I go on my shorts feed. Anyway, I think I'm just going to wrap up the video there. This video wasn't made to shame the children who are falling for these scams, because let's be real, we've all been there. There's been many instances in the past where, when I was way younger, I would fall for Robux scams because I was very naive. So the kids aren't to blame here. It's these absolute assholes who get off on short-term success and think scamming children is an ethical and normal thing to do. Simply, I think it's absolutely disgusting that deceptive content like this is even allowed on this platform, and I feel like it's time for us to voice our concern. I do really hope to see this problem reduce in the future. So yeah, that's all I really have to say about this. I'll see you guys in the next one.